Elements to the Back to the Future ride for me were that it was kind of the ultimate immersive experience that brought together giant screen IMAX dome projection, photographic effects, special cameras, whole idea of motion-based entertainment, a kind of a perfection of the motion envelope, so where the synchronization between the senses of what you feel by virtue of the hydraulics that are actuating the DeLorean car and what you see were perfectly coordinated. And I think that's one of the reasons why that ride was so successful. It was also successful because it was based upon a trilogy of pretty famous and well-known motion pictures, so that by the time the audience goes to see the Back to the Future ride, they already know who Marty McFly is and who Doc Brown is and what's really going on. And so they're able to get into a 4-minute story pretty readily. What it meant to me was that how to explore simulation rides, how to explore physical sensations, audio sensations, visual sensations, and bring them all together, came together as best they possibly could at the time with the Back to the Future ride. There was still some significant deficiencies in the ride that annoyed me. I tried to get Universal to agree to up the frame rate to 48 frames a second because there was a tremendous amount of blurring and strobing on the screen. We had to design the film around that. The screen brightness was low. When you're spreading that much light out over a giant 90-foot diameter dome, I think we had 3.5 to 4 foot lamberts of illumination, which is not enough brightness to give you color saturation and contrast. But all in all, it was very successful, and I'd like to go to the next step someday. I believe there's a huge reserve of untapped resources and technology that are way beyond film, that are way beyond the limitations of current television and video and digital systems, and there's a very bright future ahead.